Play New Balance, they said. It will be fun, they said. What a crock. I died fighting 20 orcs, and now I'm slaving away at a frying pan for all eternity.
Don't get me started. At least you don't have to deal with pigeons all day.
The ways of the gods are unfathomable.
Hello, friends and adventurers. Welcome back to Secret Song Games. I'm Adrian, and we're off to a brand new playthrough with Gothic 2, the New Balance mod, which is one of the biggest mods out there. It's based on a bunch of other mobs, actually, such as Returning, and also it's a combination of a lot of mobs, really. And I think it was developed by a guy called NB, which is, if I'm not mistaken, a Russian developer. Now, this mod I'm playing because we held a channel update back in January, and New Balance was the mod voted to play. So I'm really curious how this is going to turn out. It took me a while to install and fiddle with the settings and experiment a bit. But I can say the following things. Most of this mod, while it is in Russian, we do have an English translation, and I also managed to install an English AI dub. So what does the AI dub do? It tries to do its best to dub the Russian voices into English based on a character-specific voice actor. So for example, the character of Zardas, the AI will try to do the same voice as Zardas has. It isn't perfect, but sometimes it's actually pretty decent. Sometimes it sounds basically like an AI. It also has a bunch of other options, a bunch of things we can fiddle with. And, well, what else is there to say? Let's jump right in. Also, welcome a couple of new subscribers, Mr. Frank Philip and TikiX. Hey guys, how are you doing? Now, let's jump into the story and see what Gothic New Balance is all about. So let's choose New Game and see what it is. So we can select the difficulty level, Gothic or Nightmare Dream. We're not going to play Nightmare because it's basically, if you want to choose Nightmare, you're just going to get one shot by everything, and that's just not fun. So here we have a bunch of options to pick from. Limit the hero sleep means that we can only sleep for a limited amount of hours. I'm gonna say no to that. Enable traps on some chests. It might give the game a few variety. So, should we say yes or no? Yeah, I'm gonna say no for the moment. Or should we say yes? I'm not sure if the traps are deadly. It wouldn't make much sense for them to be deadly. Include the need for food, water, fatigue. I experimented a bit with this system, and I'm gonna say a pass on that because it's just a tedious system. Constantly have to drink, eat, sleep, and it's really gonna interfere with the gameplay. I'm not sure Gothic is the type of game that actually benefits from a survival mechanic like this. I oftentimes wonder what it would be like to have to eat, drink, but it actually makes the game more tedious. So instant regeneration potions, recommended no. I think this means the quick potion keys? Instant regen potions? I think I'm gonna say no. Experience for killing monsters 100%, boss speed increased by 15%, okay. Additional enemies and locations, complications, okay. I'm not sure what this does exactly, if it respawns enemies or not. But let's just say yes, see what happens. And we have even more settings. Health of enemies. Let's keep everything to 100%. Learning points per level. Health per level. Let's choose 12, which is the default Gothic. What you get? Shuffle herbs, tablet, potions, and locations. No, thank you. But I do want to check, what does additional enemies and locations mean? We're gonna find out. So let's click next and let's start the mod. So this mod allows you to develop your hero. For the damage dealt to enemies, there are 3 types of mods. S and C, the hero accumulates damage points for any damage dealt, and those points are distributed by the player. So we basically get learning points based on the damage we get. The second version it's the weapon that you have in your hand that evolves, so it's basically a learn by doing system. And we also have the third version. We don't get any learning points. Characteristics that can be trained depend on the weapon in your hand. So if we use, for example, one-handed weapons, we get strength, or two-handed weapons. And if we use bows, I think we get dexterity. It says it's not recommended to choose any SNC mod for the first time you go through the new balance mod, so I'm gonna agree with that. We're not gonna use the SNC just yet. So let's start a new game. And we're also playing the 24th of January build, by the way. It's still in development. I mean, the mod is out, but they still are fixing bugs and stuff like that. So we are at Zardos' tower, as you can see. Let me check let's check some options.
A single prisoner altered the fate of hundreds, but he paid a high price for it. He defeated the Sleeper, destroyed the barrier, but while all the other prisoners escaped, he remained behind in the rubble. It was I who dispatched him against the Sleeper. Now it is I who brings him back from there. He is weak and has forgotten much, but he is alive. He's back.
So Gothic New Balance on Virnusia. I'm gonna have to translate that for you guys.
Oh, черт.
Okay, so that was in Russian. This is a Russian dub.
There you are again. I never thought the two of us would meet again.
Hello,
I
Zardos.
feel like I spent 3 weeks lying under a load of rocks.
Well, so you did. Only the magic within your armor kept you alive. I had feared I might not be able to rescue you from the debris of the temple, but enough of that. You're here now. There's a new threat that we have to deal with.
What new threat are you talking about?
What is this new threat?
One of the most ancient artifacts of evil has been returned to this world. He is called the Claw of Beliar, and as far as I know, it can be used to control countless legions of the dead. I hope I don't have to explain what will happen if he suddenly falls into the hands of the minions of the Dark God.
And where is that artifact now?
In ancient records, it is said that its last possessor was a people of architects who lived on this island several millennia ago. They were all faithful devotees and followers of Adanos, the god of water and balance. I believe that the subject of our interest may be hidden in one of their temples, somewhere here on the island. You need to figure it out as soon as possible. Recently, water mages from the mining valley became interested in the architecture culture. They even organized something like an expedition to the places of their sanctuaries. Gain their support. With their help, it will be easier for you to find a foothold.
Okay, so that's basically the AI. You can actually tell it sounds like an AI, but it actually has a few moments where it sounds pretty decent. So, well, at least we have enough time now.
At least we have enough time now. I did it. The Sleeper
Has been banned. You vanquished him
Okay, so this is the
with his
original
final
dialogue.
It was
Where's this arm?
the army is.
Okay, this is basically the original dialogue for Gothic 2. It's a combination of the original dialogue plus the AI, so well then let's hurry to get out of here.
Well, then let's hurry to get out of here.
If we flee
Achievement
now,
unlocked,
with the help,
coward.
we're not going to get a.
So we're a coward, huh? We got experience and an achievement.
What can we do?
This time we cannot.
Okay,
have
let's,
a group of
skip
paladins.
this.
They possess a power. They call it the Eye of. Tell the paladin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
But after all, he
Uriziel.
remained in the temple of the Sleeping One.
So you will have to visit there again.
Oh, we're gonna go back to the Temple of the Sleeper and recover Uriziel. That's freaking awesome. So what exactly is the Eye of Venus?
It's an amulet.
Yeah, this is the original dialogue.
Why would the...
Let's skip the original dialogue because
How can I...
Just follow, but
we don't really need to know anything
be on
about
my
this.
way as...
good. And one more thing. Don't tell. Since I have gone.
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Of course, the power of your ability has become significantly less than when you went to fight the Sleeping.
Uh-huh.
That's why I'm not entirely sure if you'll be able to handle it.
So of course I can do it. Oh, simple miner spans, gold coins, and several elixirs and magical scrolls.
Of course, I will manage. No one and nothing will stop me. The longer you keep me with your talks, the less time we have to counter the threat of dragons.
Your confidence both pleases and scares me at the same time. I hope you properly assess your strength, as your death will doom all the inhabitants of this island to perish.
Don't worry, otherwise I wouldn't be speaking like this. And what about armor?
Take these pants of the prospector. I don't have the big ones now. Here, take these elixirs and magic scrolls with spells. I use them to pave my way in Horizon. But do not even think about hiding them for a rainy day. Your life is too precious to risk it. And here's a little more gold. It will definitely come in handy for you.
Then I left.
And then I left. So where exactly are we?
As I already said, I have rebuilt my tower.
But
This is the OG. Where can I find better equipment?
The closest place where you... But down in the valley, see the lake right...
Yeah. Why is the Circle of Fire not supposed to know about
why
you?
is this?
I used to be, but that is a crime. They are certain...
Yeah, original dialogue.
We shall you can go get your...
Okay, cool. So, Act 1, The Hidden Threat. It's actually translated from Act 1, The Menace from Gothic 2. So one of the things I can already notice is that the turning speed is way faster. The game is much more responsive. It's a bit faster when it comes to turning, as you can see. Let me fiddle with a few settings for a second. Alrighty, so first of all, we can press H for the in-game help. So save the game to different slots, use the quick run on the tilde key, use fast loot. We have fast loot as well. We have it pre-installed basically as a part of the mod. Learn stamina to 200 or 300 when playing as any class. Starting at 200 maximum stamina, melee weapons deal additional armor-piercing damage. It's useful to use a torch in combination with the left one-handed weapon because it does extra damage. Oh, that's interesting. Hero progression is characterized by dynamism, rapid growth of damage, and survivability. Okay, do not delay pumping of the hero. Pump the hero. Read item descriptions, read the journal, learn hunting. Strongest and most insidious enemies are bandits. Don't be upset if you can't kill them in melee combat right away. All the mechanics of the original Gothic are preserved. You can be helped by Lars. Okay, you'll be able to deal with such opponents. How to activate teleports. You need to find ancient rune tiles and insert them into large standing stones. Okay, you can buy a couple of them from Lutheran Town. The tablets are used on a special table in Vatros' house. Yeah, there's a bunch of... wow, there's a bunch of stuff. Keyboard shortcut and interface. So we also have the quick bar from the liver mod. And we have a bunch of custom classes as well. A Dark Knight is a warrior who uses enhancement runes and a pet called the Dark Servant. Can be joined in the first chapter after completing the quest Cemetery Horror. It's a separate guild. The hero cannot join other guilds, become a shaman, druid, or use poisons. Dark Knight cannot use shields, staffs, or magic swords because his runes are incompatible with these types of weapons. Demon Hunter is a warrior who specializes in the crossbow. Look for the Paladin Angel. So we have a bunch of other classes besides the standard free guilds. A Scout is a fighter who specializes in dexterity. A Shaman is a hybrid class, not a main guild. Can only be joined in the first chapter with the help of an Orc Shaman. Uses totems to help him defeat his enemies. It's not a separate guild, so the hero can join any guild beforehand. Shaman's damage from normal rune magic is reduced by 75%. Okay, Poison Master is the way... Okay... It's not a separate guild. It's a different variant of playing melee for poisons. Okay, you can learn. It's cool that we have a bunch of tips on what to do in the beginning. We can also be a water mage, deals ice and lightning damage. Guru has the highest intelligence bonus. So we also have different stats, additional stats. A druid can transform into different creatures. Cool. A necromancer. A dark mage. An undead summoner. The third part of... Okay... What's the difference between a necromancer and an undead summoner? Because it kind of sounds like it's the same thing. The Will of the Wisp can be given by Vatros. You can remotely collect items. Nice. Picks up all the things that it notices, but for this, It needs to be upgraded. Huh. You can upgrade it for gold or for special magical items that are found in Jarkandar. Cool. Cool. Let's escape. So as you can see, we have these stats: health, stamina, and mana. We already have 100 XP for having the coward achievement. So let's see, our hero level, okay, completed quests. We also have a karma system towards Innos or Beliar. I'm assuming it affects our ability to join different classes. We also have an intelligence stat. Not sure what it does just yet. Maybe the help... let's see if the intelligence stat is explained somewhere. Fast run, fish with rod. Oh, we can also fish. Select bloodfly rune. Select teleportation rune. Hide interface labels. Move through inventory tabs. Open SNC. Reset hero animation. Control Alt F8. Helps if the hero is frozen or stuck. Oh, that's lovely. Delete quest from journal in case of a hang-up. Oh, we can also interrupt dialogue in case of a hang-up. Oh, these are lovely. We also have different types of lockpicking. Magical hacking. Wow, 350 mana. Jesus, how do I reset the death count to 0? Okay, Corinna's learning points. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Wow, there is a lot of information to get. Okay, acquired alchemical vessel, plier. Let's read the book stands.
Интересно.
Records of magic. The essence of balance is impartiality. To take sides to become loving or spiteful is to lose balance, after which no action can be relied upon. The burden of a magician is not for those addicted to the state of mind. Relying on others is a weakness for the strong, but strength is for the weak. Yeah, blah blah blah, philosophical nonsense. It's also a bit poorly translated.
Интересно.
Oh, our intelligence increased. Not sure what intelligence does. I'm assuming... And there are those who follow the true magic. It's not light. Oh, we have an unlock spell. That's interesting. That is most interesting.
Интересно.
Regular training. Should pay attention. Okay. Cool.
What with?
So I don't have a torch. I have a miner's pants. You shouldn't run around naked. You may be misunderstood. I might be misunderstood. I wonder if people are gonna react to us if we run around naked. Antidote, huh? So yeah, the interface is a bit different. As you can see, it highlights the item right in front of us, relieves the effect of poisons, and neutralizes the poison immune to poison for 10 seconds. So we have the quick bar, which is good. So spell bar, shift plus 110 buttons. Spell is already in the regular panel. 110 buttons, assign a rune scroll to a slot. Press the free key and then press the key with the desired slot. Okay. So we have the tilde key. The animation is the same from the Liver mod. But as you can see, it actually drains our stamina. And it slowly recovers. Jesus, I can't even speak. Fried meat. So what do we have right now? I have a couple of potions. It instantly restores health. It can also stop bleeding, so we have bleeding effects on top of everything. Fried meat. It also restores stamina on top of health. That's pretty cool. It also gives us a one-time bonus of 1+1 strength for 10 eaten. Nice. Pure alcohol. Relieves the effects of diseases. Uses... Okay. Oh, he has a servant.
Yeah.
Okay, that was that was in Russian, by the way. So I can't remember where Zardes, yeah, the secret button in the liver mod, right? For this gate, but I can't remember where it was. Elixir of healing, huh? Let's talk to Zardes. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, he doesn't have anything else to say. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, let's go up. So this mod is going to be very complex. Ooh, he has a bunch of guardians. That's interesting. It's also night time. Let us fiddle with the settings for a second. So, because this is actually a bit more graphically intensive, I'm gonna change some settings to be a bit lower because I want to have a consistent 60 frame rate. It's not necessarily about the rig you have, the graphics card you have, but rather how optimized it is. Because this is a 20-year-old game. Ancient Demonic Tablet of Energy, huh? Okay, so we gotta read the stuff we pick up. It seems to depict demons, grants health or mana when studied. Oh, I can't actually interact with it. That's interesting. So, another thing I want to point out that...
Интересно.
Oh, we also have rhetoric. I've given a lot of thought to the subject of gods, and I've come to the conclusion that the world would be a better place without them. Beliar is too cruel, Enos is too hypocritical, and Adnos is too indifferent to his own children. Will mortals ever be able to defy the gods? The answer to that question will determine the fate of the world. There's one incident I can't forget. Once as a novice, I used to take wine from the monastery to the tavern owner. Suddenly I heard shouting. The bandits were robbing a traveling merchant right on the road. And he only raised his hands to the sky in prayer for Enos, asking for salvation. But Enos did not help his servant. The blood of this man stained the ground, and at that moment I realized that the man must decide his own fate. I completely agree with that sentiment. So these are Zardes' records, huh?
Интересно.
The king is betting too high on magic ore in this war. No doubt ore weapons would give an advantage to the king's knights, but that is not significant. The orcs' numerical advantage is too great. But I am the king's high magician, and I cannot disobey his orders. Well, I hope the barrier ritual is successful. I can no longer be in the company of Callisto and the other mages. Fools don't realize they are caged with that wild beast Gomez. Naive Saturas, for his part, believes that the barrier can be blown up by the power of magical ore. It's hilarious, I'll have to find the answers myself. Okay, so read the other book stands.
Интересно.
Took me a lot of work to find those orc prophecies. In them, the shamans write of a certain sacred enemy, a legendary hero who will challenge Beliar. Is that even possible? A mere mortal will turn against a god? Who is this great hero supposed to be? I am now certain that the sleeper is the reason the barrier swallowed the entirety of the Valley of Mines. He is not a deity or a figment of sectarian imagination. He exists, and he has summoned onto this world by the orcs. Okay, yeah, this is basically the plot of Gothic 1. So we also have a rhetoric skill.
Интересно.
One of the ancient languages is the language of the demons of Lang. Every powerful dark mage must master at least its basics. Knowledge of demons and darkness brings not only theoretical knowledge, but also practical benefits. Even the very study of this language contributes to the increase of power. However, very few mortals are proficient in this language. Sometimes mages in their wanderings find ancient demonic tablets, but they cannot read them. Not knowing the demonic language, they miss the opportunity to become stronger because the tablets contain great magic. So we need to learn how to read the tablets. By the way, their names are orange because they are sort of neutral to us. But also able to become hostile. So if we... difficulty level Gothic, so we have a bunch of things over here. Restoration potions not instant, traps enabled, sleeping unlimited. We have achievement points. I have no idea what those do exactly. Bleeding damage. Okay, crafting skills. Iron mining, gold mining, jewel crafting, smelting. Man, we have a bunch of skills. I have no idea what rhetoric does. I assume it's something used in dialogue. I know it was used in the returning mod. We have shields. Magic power, magic shields, extra damage. Dual extra damage. Yeah, we can dual wield, by the way. Can summon creatures to do damage for us. Crafting arrows and bolts. Cooking. Nice. So yeah, we have a bunch of stuff. Pickpocketing. Jesus, so much stuff. Apple pie, fish pie, honey pie, stews. Druid tablets. Protection. Resistances to heat, cold, and poison. Boss killed, achievement coward. Okay. Let's save the game a second. So as you can see, it's nighttime.
What with?
I don't have a torch yet. What's the time? Oh, we can actually see the ship in the distance from here. Let's climb up the tower. Let's keep going up. So we have a key from Zardes. I wonder what that opens. So this is basically similar to the tower in the Liver mod. I think way before Returning was a mod, Liver was first. And basically used elements from Returning. Okay, so what do we have? A steel dagger. 10 damage, 50 length, no requirements, cool. Lockpicks, light, gold coins, fireballs. Breath of Life. The scroll has the ability to resurrect certain dead creatures, used on a separate button. Cool. So can we resurrect... I wonder if that's used specifically for resurrecting pets, for example.
Светает.
Essence of... Yeah, the hero is gonna have some comments in in Russian as well. The AI dub tries to do its best, but from time to time you're gonna hear Russian. It's not gonna be a full translation. The jumping animation is also gonna... Ooh, uh-oh. That was my bad. The jumping animation, by the way, is a horrible one. So let me show you the jumping animation. This is gonna bug me crazy. This is the jumping animation. It's so slow. I mean, it's realistic, don't get me wrong. Super realistic.
What with?
But come on. Okay, let's use the ladder. Yeah, it's still nighttime. Can I just jump off the ladder? No, I cannot. Okay, so what do we have? Firegrass, Seraphis, Elixir, Forest Berry, Ritual Records, Ritual Statue, Altar of the Ancients. Okay, a magical dagger. So what do we have exactly? So let's equip the steel dagger first of all. What did we pick up? Zardes' records. In the morning, put the corpse of the victim with legs facing the sun and head against the sun. Light 4 magic candles, use the altar, lay the mana elixir, and pray to Beliar near the corpse. While saying Crota, Gugar, Numenus, Clemente. If Beliar favors you, magical exchange will take place and you will receive something of value. Uh-huh.
Бильярд.
Beliar! That's in Russian, huh? So we can use the ritual statue. I see. So we have to use it at dawn. I wonder if we can use the ritual. Too far away. Okay. So did something happen? Oh! Did our health change? What is our stats? We actually get some extra health. Intelligence 12. Am I supposed to do anything else? Or maybe talk to Xardus? Let's go and talk to Xardus. Maybe he has an idea on what to do. Alright, Xardus, spill the beans. Do you know the language of Lang's demons?
Do you know the language of Ling's demons?
What? How did you learn about this ancient language? Perhaps you even think that I will be able to teach it to you.
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you.
Увы, но я не смогу это сделать. Мои познания языка демонов Лэнга очень скудны и вряд ли помогут тебе. Тебе нужно найти того, кто в совершенстве владеет этим знанием.
Do you have someone in mind?
Да, его зовут Креол. Он некромант и очень могущественный колдун.
Creole is a true follower of the Dark God, and he can even be called one of Beliar's chosen ones. However, he will not teach you without a good reason. You will have to make an impression on him. I cannot tell you exactly how, but I am sure that it will not be easy to do. The Creole has a very cool temper, so try to be more polite with him. Otherwise, he can easily turn you into something completely undesirable.
Where should I look for this Creole?
It seems not so long ago, he settled somewhere in the Valley of Mines. Try starting his search there.
Yeah, okay, so that was a cute combination between Russian and English. So as you can see, the AI sometimes has misfires. It doesn't translate every perfect sentence into English. And I do want to point out that it actually almost sounds like it's... the voice acting at times actually sounds as if it's in Gothic 1. The way the Nameless Hero speaks, I mean. Because the hero in Gothic 1 was a bit... he was a bit robotic at times, you know, like... I'm not sure if it was the voice actor or his delivery was a bit too flat, or the voice director gave him the wrong instructions. I have no idea. But in any case, so about this ritual, it's morning right now. It's 5 o'clock, so can I do this ritual? Because Xardus doesn't seem to have anything to say about it. Can I draw a weapon? Anything like that? I can't seem to jump off this ladder. I have to manually climb it, it seems. It's far away. So do I actually need a sacrifice? Do I need to use the resurrection scroll on this body? I require mana 20. Do I even have 20 mana? Yeah, I do not. Well, it's morning already, so we might as well go back down. I like this mod so far. I do wanna fiddle with a few settings though. Is the brightness a bit too high? No, I think it's okay. I think it's decent for the moment. The most important thing is for you guys to be able to see. Now, I don't want to take shots at any YouTube player. God, hell no. I have enough mistakes in my own YouTube videos. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. But one pattern that I have noticed on most people who play and record Gothic games is that their brightness is turned on so low that you can barely see anything as a viewer. I'm also partly responsible for that in Gothic 1 as well. But I learned, in the meantime, I learned to turn up my graphics. Turn up the brightness, specifically. Oh. We have an extra chamber up here. Stock of swampweed and some water, huh? Also have bed. Okay, what else do we have? Have a torch, so we can apparently use the torch in combination. So is the torch automatically gonna do damage, or how is it gonna work in combat? I'm curious. Also, I think we're playing by the the liver damage formula, aka we have a minimal damage of 15, and I think we take a minimal damage of 25. This is also very cool, by the way. The servant of Zardus. Note from Zardus. My servants found a cave near the waterfall. It seems to have a passage leading to the interior of the island. The area to the cave leads to Bengar's farm. From there you can also get to the places you need faster. However, the winch that opens the passage does not move. Perhaps it needs to be lubricated with something. Oh, and one more thing. When fighting with a one-handed weapon, you can use a torch. This will help you get to the city faster. Is that note meant for me? Acquire the gold coin. And some pitch. And if I do remember right, there was also a gold coin. Yep. Was also. I also need to install the FOB locator for New Balance. See if it can work. Old rusty swords. Oh, there's also a scroll over here. Because I don't want to miss any items. This being a new mod and everything. Oh, we have goblins nearby. Ooh. These guys seem badass. They do seem badass. Let's save the game. Because I am exceptionally wary of what we might encounter. So, can I climb up? Yes, I can. So always explore the back of Zardus' tower. There are always goodies to be had. And, okay. Let's pop a torch. Let's see what happens.
Чего ты ждешь, мерзкая тварь?
What was that? Can I disable? I think I can disable his Russian comments.
Там ничего нет.
Там ничего нет. There's nothing here. He seems to be very mad when he says that.
Nothing there.
Okay, this is in English.
Nothing there.
Там ничего нет.
Nothing to plunder.
It's really weird. Can I disable that? I think I can. We can disable it in the interface section. So highlight new items. No. Gameplay settings. I think is it in gameplay? Disable focus on dead NPCs. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah, focus is now disabled. Perfect. So let's unequip the torch. I haven't noticed the torch doing any damage. Wonder if we need to do a specific type of attack. I also need to get accustomed to the idea of using the sprinting animation. Every time we jump, by the way, it consumes stamina. Quest added runic stones. Bestiary goblin. You can hardly find a creature more vicious than a goblin. These little bastards are always walking in droves and attacking all at once. If you run into a squad... Okay, cool. Let's... What are runic stones? I found a very strange looking stone covered with runes and incomprehensible inscriptions. I think I should ask Zardus about it. Perhaps he knows something about it. Okay, we are gonna ask him about it in a second. A sharp stick, huh? Is that a two-handed weapon? It's two-handed, does 10 damage. Okay. Why can't I save the... Okay. I think we can't save the game during combat. So when I have a weapon pulled out, it seems to drain my stamina. Okay. So that was a decent fight. Beer and schnapps. We're gonna circle back to Zardus in a second. First I wanna see... Oh, is that the cave he was talking about? At least to Bengar's farm? I think it is. Ooh, a young wolf. Didn't even see that guy. Let's unequip the torch. So yeah, this mod is gonna be interesting. It's huge, by the way. As how long it's gonna take to complete? It's basically 4 or 5 times the size of Gothic 2. It has entirely new areas, a whole load of new NPCs, new quests, new stuff to do, new mechanics. Do I have the auto-targeting on? I don't want to check that. Let's see. Is it? Yeah, it's auto-targeting the goblins. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. Let's use the torch. I have no idea if we did fire damage or not. Let's explore the cave a little bit. Let's start sprinting. The stamina mechanic is pretty cool because on one hand, you have to be very careful when you sprint because you might actually engage in combat without any stamina. And that's gonna pretty much kill you. Okay, thank you for the bug meat. It's really beautiful, by the way. This mod, super beautiful. In my opinion, so far it has the perfect amount of greenery. Not too much shrubbery, so it kills all visibility, but just enough to make it feel like a beautiful, vibrant world. Hello, meat bug. Okay. I'm hearing a bunch of goblins. So the wench...
What with?
Yeah, we need mole rat fat, huh? Okay. Oh, one more thing. We have a Z key. What does the Z key do? It actually increases the speed of the game. So we can actually move like this. Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually. It's super useful when I want to do off-screen stuff, like travel from point A to point B. So I don't waste your guys' time. But let's see what Zardes has to say about the big rune stones.
What do you know about the large runic stones?
As far as I know, they were used by the druids who once lived on this island. These stones served as a means of quick transportation around the island, like those teleportation platforms that were in the Valley of the Mines.
And have you tried using them yourself?
I've tried, but so far without success. I suppose that their use requires certain artifacts of the druids themselves. But which ones exactly, I don't know yet.
So it turns out that they are absolutely useless for us?
Not quite. I managed to figure out the process of movement itself. That's why I created a magical teleportation rune that will harness the power of these runic stones. However, the question is how to activate the stones themselves.
If you want, I can look for those artifacts for you.
Why not? After all, I don't have time to do it myself right now. Therefore, I will give you my rune, and you should find a way to bring these stones to life.
All right, I'll try.
That was actually a pretty good voice acting on the part of the AI. It put some emotion into it, right? You could actually feel some emotion from it. And where the hell? How the hell did I... Oh, what was this open? I remember there was a... higher runes. Oh, what did we just pick up? Increases intelligence and rhetoric.
Интересно.
To create magical runes, sometimes different kinds of runic stones are used. For the spells of the first and second circles, the common rune stones are used. For the third and fourth, the older runes. Okay, the higher ones. Okay. Is there anything up here? So where the hell is the button to open the gate? Has to be in an obvious location, right? I can't remember what it was in the liver version, the liver version. It's so weird to say it's the liver version. Was it on this armoire over here or somewhere outside? Yeah, I can't remember where exactly. Ah, there it is. Stupid button. Why did they have to move the button from the fireplace? Why? What's the point of that change? Essence of mana, pitch, a runestone, demonology table. Oh. Oh, we can create runestones. Nice, interesting. Scroll of Fireball, Antidote, Frymeath, Seraphis. Yeah, as you can see, this mod is huge. It's incredibly complex, and it's gonna bring into question a very old gaming debate. Now, on one hand, because it's incredibly complex, the chance of us running into bugs is obviously very high. It's a huge chance to run into bugs. It's a huge, scary chance to run into... I mean, critical game bugs. I don't mean like the kind of bugs we can fix with saving and loading the game. I mean the really complicated bugs. The main quest bugs, I mean. Well, that's on one hand. On the other hand, simple mods that try to simply achieve something casual, simple, tend to be a bit better overall. That's a bunny. We have a bunny. Let's sprint. Cavalern is gonna try to kill
There's
the...
another of those scummy.
Oh,
There's another of those scummy.
Okay. Cavalern managed to... Can I kill the goblin?
One less
I
monster
managed to kill the
around.
goblin. Got some experience. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, okay. So yeah, as I was saying, it's also something that's... oh, there's a secret cave there. It's also something that Brandon Sanderson once said about how you want to write magic in books and video games. So a system of magic that's simple but deep is 1,000 times better than a system of magic that's incredibly complex but very shallow. So I'm afraid that this mod is going to have a bunch of complex systems that are incredibly shallow, and I much rather have a simple system that's very deep. I hope that makes sense, because in literature it makes a lot of sense. Also, I feel like the hero steps are a bit too loud, or maybe that's just me. Okay, we have a bunch of goblins in this cave. What can we use to heal up? So, Essence of Healing restores 30%, instantly restores 25%. Now, this is a good system. It's because it makes the healing potion way more useful in the beginning. In the liver mod, the problem was that potions were very powerful later on into the game, but very weak at the beginning of the game because you had very few hit points. So let's save the game. So the question is, if I press F1, can I drink a potion? Oh, that's interesting. We have a floating number when we drink. Okay, let's load the game. So I need to stow away my weapon to sheath my sword when I do that. Okay, good to know. Well, we have a bunch of fire arrows, so let's use a couple of them. How much mana does a fire arrow use? 5. Can I kill a goblin with a fire arrow? The answer is no. Okay, that was a fairly decent fight. There's another goblin coming from up behind. No, he's not. Okay, so what do we have over here? Water chest, fry meat, gold coin. So this is a different quick loot mod than the one I have installed for Asun, for example. And no, I can't install both of them because it creates a conflict and it gives Gothic some errors, unfortunately. So we either use this one or we use no quick loot mod. I am curious if I can install the FOB locator though, the one that can look for items. Super curious about that. So this is the way to Leicester's Valley. But first I kind of want to because that seems to be a new cave. So we are definitely going to have new enemies, new locations, a bunch of new stuff. Now, as for this mod, as I said, I'm a bit wary, and I was incredibly wary before I started this mod because I knew it had a bunch of mechanics. And I am wary. It's not that I'm afraid of new stuff, but are those mole rats? I wonder if I can take the mole rat fat from them. Or do we need to... train ourselves up for that. Our stamina is a bit low, actually. Oh, I can't actually...
Там ничего нет.
Oh, there's nothing on... Oh, shit. There's nothing on the mole rat. Okay. What do we have over here? Is that an iron vein? Cool.
What with?
We don't have a pickaxe. An essence of healing, though. So I'm gonna try to keep the interface as minimal as possible for you guys. I've seen other people playing New Balance, and they have... Their interface is way too... It's way too clogged up with information. It almost looks like an MMO. And I kind of like the simplistic, minimalistic style of the Gothic interface. So we're gonna keep it like this. Just stamina, mana, and health. That's all we really need. I don't need to know how much health an enemy has. Scroll of Transformation Wolf. Did I see something to pick up? So I'm assuming we can use this campfire to cook or something like that. Oh, we actually take fire damage. Oh yeah, we take fire damage. That's interesting. So we have environmental damage as well now. Huh. Wow. Okay, I'm actually excited about this mod so far. Looks pretty freaking awesome. Nice. I kinda don't wanna go too far ahead. Let's just kill this young scavenger. Yeah. Who drew a weapon on me?
Well done!
Oh.
One dirty beast less!
Oh, you drew a weapon. That was interesting. Yeah, alright. Thank you for the late intervention, Cavaloran. But thank you for the intent, though. You tried to save me. Alright, let's... That's a very cute bunny, by the way. I'm not gonna kill the bunny, I'm not a monster. Probably gonna get an achievement if I do it, like a bunny slayer or a monster, or how could you? But I'm not gonna kill the rabbit just yet. Now, let's heal up first of all. Let's eat some fried meat. Heal up a bit. Oh, it's actually healing over time. Health restoration 15. How? Oh, it has health regeneration. Oh. So what exactly does health regeneration do? Because I'm a bit confused. What is the interface settings? Health regeneration gameplay settings. So what is health regeneration? Do we regenerate health when we eat? Is that what it does? It seems a bit overpowered. Do I have to disable that? Ah, we regenerate quite a lot of health pretty fast. So let me understand it. If I eat another one, it resets the timer to 0045, huh? Health restoration. So, is there a way to disable this, or do I have to restart the game? Health regeneration, so it should be in the gameplay settings, right? Disable... mod controls? No. Control settings? No. Interface settings? Huh. Okay, I guess I have to disable the health regeneration because it kind of feels a bit overpowered, to be honest. The health restoration I get, but does feel a bit way too overpowered in my opinion. So I did some testing and I figured out how to do this ritual quest. So it took me a while to figure out. Way too long, to be honest. The note from Zarda specifically said... No, not this one. The other note. Where's the other note? Zarda's records. So he says, use the altar, lay the mana elixir. We did that. Pray to Beliar near the corpse facing the sun. Well, it's 5 a.m. So I waited until a different day. So let's use the... whatchamacallit? The ritual statue.
Beliar!
Beliar! We're facing the sun, say the words. Oh, we got 200 experience and Beliar is pleased with his sacrifice. And the elixir turned into something different. It turned into a magic elixir, maximum mana bonus 2, maximum health bonus 2. Awesome. Let's go to the cave near Cavalorn because I saw something very interesting there. I want to show it to you guys. So, in this cave near Cavalorn, I missed a runestone. So apparently, if I install the FOB locator, by the way, which allows us to see items from a distance, even through walls. And that's actually going to be useful when I explore the map off screen. Because we can actually miss a lot of stuff. So we have an ancient rune tile. I'm gonna assume, probably correctly, that this ancient rune is actually used... what is it? A runestone? No, not the runestone. Where the hell is it? Fish soup, ancient tablet. We picked it up, but what is it? Ancient rune tiles allows you to activate teleportation stones. Yeah, so that's what it does. So let's turn off the locator because it's a bit intrusive to constantly see items through walls. But it's exceptionally useful to pick up stuff we miss. So let's go back to Zardas's tower because there was a rune stone near it. Test out this rune stone. Alrighty, so... Ooh, almost fell down. So what is the runestone? Ah, there it is. So how do I interact with... Ah! Okay, we leveled up. Nice! Runic stones. I found a way to activate the stone. So how do I use it? That's the question. Does it create a teleportation or... Let's have a chat with old Zardis. Kind of weird that we already leveled up twice. So I'm not sure if that's the intended progression. By the way, it has an insane power curve. New balance, and just as the title says, it has a pretty insane power curve. I mean, we're gonna have stats like 3,000 hit points or 1,000 mana or things like that. So Zardas, what do you know about the big rune stones?
What do you know about the large runic stones?
As far as I know, they were used by the Druids who once lived on this island. These stones served as a means of quick transportation around the island. Like the...
Yeah,
and
we
have you
know
tried...
this.
I've tried,
Okay.
but so I suppose that their use requires... But which ones exactly?
So it turns out that they are...
Not...
Okay,
That's why I
okay.
created a magical... However, the question...
If you want, I can look...
Why not? Therefore, I will...
All right, I'll try.
Okay, I found a way to activate the rune stones.
I found a way to activate the runic stones.
Great. Now with their help, you will be able to move around the island just as the Druids themselves once did. Keep the rune I gave you. It will still be useful to you.
Cool, cool, cool. Nice one. Give me a second. Alright, so we can actually... Can we use it now? Because I kind of want to test it. So where is the rune stone? Zardas gave us something. Now where is it? Teleportation, light healing. 40% for necromancers, undead summoners, and mage. Oh, they get fewer healing. Ah, teleportation stone. So shift plus 110 buttons. Assign a rune scroll to a slot. So let's assign it to 9. And don't actually have any mana. Should I eat a fire nettle? Let's eat a fire nettle. Let's use the teleportation. Teleport to another part of the island. Ah, interesting. Teleport to Xardus. Ah, so we're teleported directly at his pentagram. Good to know, good to know. Well, in that case, one thing I wanted to mention, and it's pretty important. The health regeneration is actually a part of the default gameplay, so we do heal up when we eat. So it's part of normal gameplay. And man, these graphics actually look so nice. This mod looks so beautiful. I'm not sure how you guys perceive it, but for me, damn, this looks nice. Like, keep in mind, this is a game that was developed in the days of StarCraft 1. So this is an ancient game, and Jesus, look at it. These textures are actually better than Fallout 3 in a lot of regards. Let's have a chat with Cavalorn and let's save the game. Let's see if he has the standard dialogue. I'm gonna skip the standard Gothic 2 dialogue. I'm interested in the...
Trouble? Damn.
In the new dialogue. So your name is Cavalorn.
Your name? Ah, I see you haven't forgotten. Where are you heading?
Back to the Valley of Mines.
Back to the Valley of Mine. Really? When you're in the Valley of Mine.
Okay. Yeah, that's some interesting armor.
In shadows? The moment we could find... Now, I work for...
Yeah. What are you doing here?
What are you doing? I'm sitting tight.
Tell me more about the
ring.
ring.
Tell me more. I'm not really allowed. All I can do...
Okay.
Those crazy...
Go. What are the water mages?
I can't tell you.
So what was that about bandits? You're robbed by bandits. Can I help you?
I don't have any so, pay the fellow...
Give me some better equipment.
I need better Those swine. I can give you a... You call... But what about... I still have... Sure.
Okay, cool. Let's go and explore Lister's Valley before we actually do the bandit quest. And I also turned off the traps on chests because I did a double take on that and thought to myself, well, we're probably gonna open hundreds of chests, and what benefit to our gameplay does a trap chest give us, really, in the long term? I'm just gonna take some damage and then I'm gonna heal up. So it's just gonna be some tedious healing to do, and that's about it. So it's not really beneficial to us in the long run. So I kind of decided on disabling it in the end. Alright. What do we have? Ooh. I'm hearing some stuff down there. Oh, there's a wolfie. Bye-bye, wolfie. So if I remember right, there were some items behind this. Yep. Essence of Mana, Scroll of Healing. So far this mod is decent. It isn't as difficult as the liver version. Or the liver version. Young Scavenger. Nice. I should have used the torch. I also love that the trees are so well spaced now. You can actually have some decent visibility in this valley. Oh, I'm so happy with the vegetation design. I'm super happy. So let's eat some fried meat. Okay, and we're gonna have some buff. I have no idea what he just said. I'm sure it was important in Russian. Where's a scroll of fireball? Scavenger. Let's actually test if the backstepping actually does something. So backstepping doesn't consume mana. That's actually important to know for gameplay reasons. Okay, good to know. Down the visibility is so good in this valley now. It used to feel so big when I first played the game. A small valley, but it's actually usable. backstep at just the right second. Oh, the scavenger actually does some damage. So it does 32 damage per hit. It's actually quite a lot. So drink another health potion. So what do we have? We have a Ratsy over here. Oh, interesting dodge mechanic. It's kind of slow. Yeah, it's kind of slow. Hello, Mr. Scavenger. They actually don't give a lot of experience, 30 experience points. Not a whole lot. Is that a small blood fly? Let's actually attempt to explore this cave. I remember it was filled with rats. So it's probably gonna be filled with rats as well, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know what you said, but it was probably something along the lines of, I'm awesome. So thank you for the Russian compliment. Hello, Ratsy. Bye-bye, Ratsy. So what do we have? A purse. The vegetation models, the bushes, they're all actually pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. So what do we have here? Goblins. 1, 2. We should pull the goblins first. So let's pull the goblins first. Or the rats. Either works. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. One hit and I'm dead. Oh, let's sprint. I forgot I could sprint. Jesus. I keep forgetting I can sprint. Cool. Okay, heal up. Okay. Come back into the fight. We also have to monitor our mana now. Our stamina now, sorry. And this guy is separated from the pack. Oh. Ooh, he actually did a lot of damage. It's actually a pretty impressive goblin. Okay, stop sprinting. Because we need to recover our mana. So we have 1 rat and 1 goblin left. So that was progress in a way. Yeah, fights are gonna be way more tactical now in the beginning. Can I just pull the goblin, please? Without pulling the rat. Okay, that was a decent fight. And there should only be 1 rat left, correct? Yeah, it's a young one.
Чего ты ждешь, мерзкая тварь?
I have no idea what you just said. I also have no idea what the symbol on the lower left corner is exactly. If I open the sarcophagus, is something gonna spawn? Lothar. Dark mushrooms. So I kinda wanna save the game before I open the sarcophagus. Half expecting a goblin skeleton to spawn. Skeleton bone, sometimes used in the creation of dark runes, a purse, a militia belt, bonus protection when using militia armor, +5. Nice! So, I'm assuming there was a militia guy buried here, right?
Невозможно.
Oh, requires 30 strength. That's interesting. I also wanna keyboard shortcut, magic guilds and classes. I'm also not decided. What do you guys think? What would be a good class? Please write your comments and your feedback in the comment section. I'm actually curious to hear your opinion on what would be a good class in this game. The Dark Mage seems interesting. Deals with damage with dark magic. It's control over a creature. The magician can order an animal, an orc, or a skeleton follow him and attack enemies. Can be joined at Zardes. There should also be... I've heard there was also a Templar class, but I have no idea what the Templar class does. Does anybody have any information on the Templar class? What does the Templar do exactly? please let me know. And let me know of any tips you have for new balance, any information. Anything is welcome. I'm open-minded to any suggestion or feedback. So, is there anything else in this valley to get? Is that a wolf? I heard a wolf. Actually, let's turn on the locator for a second. So we have these plants here. Yeah, that I know about. I think we... There's some more plants over here. There's good old Lester. Chilling by the burning fire. Stamina potion. What is a stamina? So many items. So many new items. So the antidote relieves the effect of poisoning and neutralizes the poison. Mana potions. Okay. Quick foot potion. Allows you to temporarily increase your running speed by 20% for 1 minute. Stamina potion restores 50% stamina. I'm actually gonna keep buying this on 5, and I'm gonna keep buying the quick foot potion on 8. It's gonna be our oh shit potion when we need to make a quick escape. So save the game before speaking to Lester, just in case he has anything interesting to say.
Is that you?
Hey, Lester.
Really? Man, am I glad to see you.
Hey, Lester, how did you get here?
Lester, how did you get here?
That was a crazy escape. After the barrier exploded, I wandered around the area for a while in total confusion. Then I spent days fighting my way through these woods until I finally found this valley here. Diego, Milton, and Gorn are still in the Valley of Mines. At least, I think so.
Okay, so that's still the same dialogue. So what happened?
What happened?
After the sleeper was defeated...
And you?
It was the same once.
Yeah.
At that...
Did you see any?
No.
Okay, same old dialogue. I'm interested in the new balance dialogue, in the new quests, in the new thingies. So I'm headed for Corinus.
I'm a Corinus? Well, it's a seaport. Why do you ask?
I must go and see the paladins who are said to be...
Really? And one more thing. Take this novice's thigh band. I took it with me before leaving the camp in the swamps. It's no use to me, but it might be of good service to you.
There was actually a good effort on the part of the AI. Novice's loincloth, you say. So what does the novice's loincloth do? Actually has better protection. And we look like a novice from Gothic 1.
you!
Thank you, Lester. Do you have any suggestions how do I get into
Do you
town?
have any suggestions?
I certainly do. He has... But don't collect the bundle.
Okay.
I think that...
Thanks for the...
These are the same dialogue options.
So all your other brothers perished?
Oh.
No. As it turned out, there were those who, after all, managed to survive this madness.
Where do you know this from?
A guy I met near the mountain pass up there told me about it.
Who was that?
If my memory serves me right, his name was Cavalorn. You should remember him. He was one of Gomez's ghosts in the colony.
It seems like I remember something. And what did he say?
Well, he said that a few of the surviving gurus of the Brotherhood recently set up a small camp, not far from the passage to the Valley of Mines. Indeed, according to his own words, now these guys preach some other faith and no longer worship the Sleeping One.
Then maybe you should consider stopping by there.
No, buddy. That's enough for me. I'm doing pretty well here.
Okay, as you say.
Okay, this time the AI kind of sounded a bit robotic. So how long have you been hiding out in this valley?
How long have you been
I don't know exactly. When I came and when I looked...
You mean Zardus?
Zardus the
Don't worry.
So the sleeping one instead of the sleeper. You need to tell Zardus about the shadow.
You need to tell...
You don't think...
Dragon.
You're getting...
I shouldn't...
Well, good. For the moment, I think you've...
Okay. What do you know about the area?
What do you know about...
If you keep going down...
So let's end the conversation. Okay.
What with?
I don't have the right item. Raw meat. I don't have any raw meat. Huh. Okay. So go back to Cavalorn, I suppose. Look at this healing plant. Anything else I missed? Doesn't seem like it. And man, this valley actually looks beautiful now. And I also love the blue sky, unlike freaking Asun, who has that ugly, polluted yellow sky. Jesus freaking Christ. I'm sorry. I know I keep ranting on this. on the sky of Asun, and I keep griping about it. It's not like I'm attacking Asun or anything, but the sky is just freaking ugly. Who the hell looked at the sky, this beautiful blue sky, this beautiful god rays, and said, guys, you know what we should do? We should make it yellow. An ugly, diseased, pale yellow. And shades of brown as well. That's gonna make Gothic awesome. By the way, in Asun, when I did the temple area, the Orcish temple, apparently that's actually a bug. The fact that it looks submerged, so it's not supposed to look like that. It's not really supposed to look like that. And if you do have that issue, there is a mod called the Remove Underwater Effect mod, it's called. It simply removes the underwater visual effect when you dive underwater, or in Asun's case, if you visit the Orcish temple. Because I actually saw a video of a guy playing through that entire temple as if he was underwater. It was freaking insane. I pitied the guy, to be honest. Let's turn the locator off because it kind of feels like a cheat. On one hand, it's actually a bit difficult to spot all the items. Okay, let's see if the gold trick works here as well. They might have actually patched it in Asun. Who knows? In Asun, sorry, in New Balance. Yeah, I keep playing two mods at once, and sometimes I forget what mod I'm playing. Beautiful old coin. Let's drop all the gold at once. Save the game. Talk to the bandit. Hello.
Hey, where do you come from?
Come from the mountains.
I've come from the...
Exactly, you...
Yeah, why is it bad for me?
Very bad. They're looking for you. Oh, there's someone here you absolutely have to talk to. Follow me.
Who's looking for me, my friend?
Who's looking?
Half of Korea.
Should I talk to? How do I know this isn't a trap? Yeah, it's the same dialogue as in Gothic 2. Was a convict.
I was a
You come from behind the barrier?
I don't know you.
Oh, we got plus one rhetoric.
Someone has put a... If I were you, but I think we...
Then I guess...
it's nothing.
Okay, so who's the fellow who pays the bounty?
Who's the fellow who pays...
That I don't...
And who would...
Hey, man.
Okay, can I have the picture?
Can I...
Sure.
10 gold pieces.
10 gold pieces for the name of the guy who raised the...
Oh, man, I...
Spit it out.
What? And just...
Okay, so tricking people or selecting certain dialogue options increases our rhetoric. Interesting. There's bound to be a whole lot of trouble. Is there anything else that might interest me?
You mean about the farther you...
Okay, cool.
I wouldn't go into the...
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into the cave. Thank you for the warning, but that was not in my plans. So let's have a fire arrow. Oh, those are snappers over there, yeah. I wonder if I can convince Cavalorn to help me deal with those snappers. It might actually be a solution. It will give us an extra level faster. And Cavalorn from... I think he might actually be invincible. Although this is the New Balance mod, he might not actually be invincible. So fight the Bloodfly. Ideally one at a time. Small one? Yeah. Okay. So get the healing plants. Nice model of the inner statue. Very beautiful model. Quickfoot potion. Fish soup. Seraphis. Let's also talk to this guy. Ooh, we have goats! Just like in Asun. Nice. People and goats, man. Hello, Malif.
Hey, stranger. I saw how you can be...
Yeah,
what do you want?
Yeah. I was attacked by bandits.
I was attacked...
Those filth. You had to.
I know the hideout of bandits.
I know the hideout.
Do you want to attack? Beside, but if you...
On my way to town.
Well...
I see.
Need better
I
equipment.
can imagine. If you can pay, otherwise.
Okay. Where the hell is the wolf? A wolf should spawn somewhere, right? Normally, a wolf is scripted to spawn at the end of this conversation. But actually, it didn't spawn this time. That's interesting. Malef? Huh. No wolf. That's weird. I was looking forward to kill a wolf. Maybe the wolf is gonna spawn on the way back. Who knows? Let's have a chat with Cavalorn. Let's see if we can draw some enemies to him. And should we also have Cavalorn kill the bandit or not? Kinda wanna firegrass. Ooh, that's a new plant. What does firegrass do exactly? We have to read the description of everything we pick up. So snapperweed, firegrass, mana restoration. Yeah, we're gonna have to learn alchemy. So I'm kinda wanna go magic, to be honest. I kinda go water mage to be honest. Fire root. So Mr. Bandit. Oh, this bandit actually has a name now. His name is Jess. Oh, his name. You know what? He's friendly. I kinda wanna spare his life. One of the farmers outside of town sent me.
One of the farmers outside of...
What?
They have no... He wants to...
Wait. Go on in and bump off the...
Wait a minute.
Yeah, also, there's bound to be a lot of trouble here.
What's up?
A guy...
Rats.
Okay, is he gonna run towards the right? Yeah, I kinda wanna spare his life. And it's pretty cool that he's sprinting. Last time I saw this guy, some animals spawn near him. Okay. I don't want him to die, that's the thing. Man, our stamina actually goes down really fast, really quickly. So you gotta be careful with the stamina consumption, otherwise we're gonna enter combat without any stamina. I almost forgot to get my gold back. Alrighty, let's talk to Cavalorn. Let's see if I can draw some snappers.
Let's... Sure thing. Now.
Okay. Okay. See, are you gonna wait for me? Are you gonna go up ahead? Oh. He's actually gonna go up ahead alone. He isn't gonna wait for me. That kinda sucks. Well, in that case, have fun, Cavalorn.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
Fortunately, we have the quick loot. Beliar's Karma +1.
You deserve that, lowlife.
Okay.
So, that's done. Ha! They shouldn't have messed with me. Then I can finally fulfill my mission. I've lost too much time already.
What sort of mission?
Yeah. First I have to get into the city, and then later. I don't know how I'm going to get all that done in time.
What about me?
Why not? You could take the letter into the city. Then I'll have a bit more time to take care of my equipment. One of the bandits must have the letter in his pocket. Take it to
we know
tell him
this
that I want, and if
dialogue.
oh yeah, otherwise you...
Wait a minute.
Oh, he also took some damage. Can you teach me anything?
Sure. You can't
So I want to learn your
want to-
abilities.
sure.
Can you teach me stamina? Yes, he can teach me. Oh, 250 coins for stamina. Stamina +50. 5 learning points. 250 coins. You know what? Oh, we can also increase our health 50. 5 learning points. Oh, so this is how we get to those high stat amounts. I get it. So yeah, we definitely need more stamina. I'm curious. So is it the same logic as in Gothic 2? Do we have cutoff points? Like once we get to 200 stamina, is it gonna cost us... let's save the game. Is it gonna cost us...
Wait a minute.
Twice the amount of learning points to increase our stamina? Or is it gonna be like Arkelos? Let's put 5 more points. Okay. Ah, we no longer have any gold. Because I spent all my gold on stamina. And you know what? I think that was a good investment. I honestly think... Oh, the head of Brago can be handed over to the authorities for a reward. Cool. Let's see, what else can we pick up over here? So, we need to visit the city as well. We need to use the trick to get into the city. To get the experience from... Huh. Is it just me, or does the stamina actually seem to go down just as fast, even at 240 stamina? Or maybe it's just me. So is it the same stamina consumption No, I think it's the same stamina consumption regardless of your max stamina. But I'm curious about stamina regeneration. So yeah, it seems to... Huh. I think it has... Yeah, it seems to have certain ticks that are a percentage percentage...
Why? Oh, they pick that up.
Cool, thank you. So the way stamina regenerates, by the looks of it, besides the 1 point almost every second, it also has certain ticks, it seems, which regenerates a certain amount. I can't figure out exactly what's the value. But what is 10 out of 240? So is it like... I think it's 4%. It might actually be a 4% tick. Okay, let's talk to Lobart.
Whose side?
Don't understand.
What?
I'm for the peasants.
I'm for the...
Huh. What do you think?
So +1 rhetoric. What's going on here anyway? Tell me about this owner. Yeah, same dialogue. What about you? Looking for work?
I'm looking for work.
I can't use... Well, what I mean, I could pay you. The thing, but you already...
Let's pull some turnips.
And hurry it up.
I need some sensible clothes.
I can give you... Can you pay for...
Okay, let's pull the turnips for him. Oh, this is so nice with a quick loot option. Yeah, I gotta say, I should have installed these mods in my in my game a long time ago. But I was oftentimes wary of installing mods in video games because mods usually tend to have a reputation of crashing your game or potentially corrupting your save or corrupting your game, your files, your progress. It can interfere with main quests. It can create a whole number of issues, that's the thing. Mods you always install at your own risks. Sometimes they can be fun. Drink some water. Stamina and health have been slightly restored. Okay. Can I drink some more? We healed up at least. So they heal for 25, judging by the looks of it. There used to be something in the corner here, including a pickaxe. I don't see any pickaxe though. Unless the FOB locator tells us there's a pickaxe somewhere. Ooh. Oh yeah, there are items here as well. A torch. Fried meat. Basics of melee combat. Is that a book? Acquired folks? What the hell have we acquired? So this book describes some combat tips, a message, a search warrant. Detain all the men who come from the mountains. Oh, this is wanted notice. The image is very similar. That's us. Message for... we should not open the message for Vatras. What exactly is folks? We picked up something. Rough axe. Requires strength 50. Ah, a fox is a weapon. I see. Apprentice's staff. Oh, does 40... I'm actually gonna think about using this one. This one actually looks pretty good. Oh.
I know nothing.
Know nothing about picking locks, huh? Oh, this is the storage area. Pretty cool. Let's disable the locator because it's a bit intrusive. That's the thing. Oh, do we have the outhouse of a soon? Is it? Oh, can actually see the purse he has. Kind of want to look for this. Is there anything in there? Doesn't seem like it. What's there? Schnapps. Lobart.
Hey!
Hey! What the hell did the hero say?
Wait a minute.
Here are your turnips.
Here are your turnips.
Hey, taking my... What about... I can give you horse.
Make me a better price for the togs.
Make me a...
Good.
So how much for the workload?
Well, you've worked malice 50.
Still too expensive. Let's, is this... oh, this is Camphor. Ugh, this guy. This guy. Let's read the books then. Maybe get some extra intelligence.
Интересно.
Way of fighting. Okay, that's the same text as in... Can I actually steal some stuff without her noticing? Oh, actually can. Ooh, what's this? Is this wine? Can I interact with this bottle of wine or not? Ah, so frustrating. Let's Can I? Yeah, okay. She saw me. Hilda, I got a few turnips for you.
I've got a few turnips here for you.
Great. That should be enough to... Since you're here anyway, I think he stopped on his way to town.
Okay, can you give me something to eat?
Here.
Thank you for this too.
You've had your...
So give me the gold and I'll go see the merchant for you.
Are you saying I...
Yeah, and we're gonna do the same thing as we did when we last played this game. We're gonna find a frying pan for free, because I don't really want to spend 5 gold pieces. Yes, I am that much of a cheapskate. Judge me, please. It's the beginning of the game and we already spent 500 gold pieces somehow.
Same as always. Lot to do. King's Palace.
Yeah, can I help you?
Can I?
You know, fetch me a...
Here's the wine.
Thanks. Hello, Bartle.
I'm headed for town.
And?
Is there anything?
Nope.
Is there any interesting news?
I could have sworn I saw an orc over. Since then, I've kept... Besides...
So there's an actual quest about Vino's reference now. Interesting. Woodland Betty. What is Greg? That's kind of weird. Let's pull only one of the scavengers. Ooh. Oh yeah, we still don't know how to take trophies. So this is new. Is this cemetery keeper? Oh, we have a cemetery. Nice. Cool addition. Oh, a bunch of mushrooms. Cool. Hey, bottle of wine. Maybe we're gonna find a frying pan somewhere around here. Okay. Cemetery keeper, huh? So save the game and have a chat with him. How's it going?
How are you? Everything is as usual.
Who are you?
Hello, who are you?
King Robarth II, the fool. Who do I look like to you, if not a cemetery caretaker?
Don't get hot-headed, I just asked.
Go do something useful and don't disturb others from working.
Why are there so few tombstones here?
So how many of them should there be? Here, you know, they don't bury just anyone. Here lie only the distinguished residents of the upper district and the lower part of the city.
Where they bury the rabble is none of my concern.
I see. So are there any other cemeteries on the island?
Is there still a cemetery on the island?
Of course, there are several on the island. But in your place, I wouldn't go for a walk outside the city.
Why is that?
Dude, where did you come from?
Dude!
Bandits, wolves, or even worse monsters would gladly tear you apart. My advice to you, find a job in the city and don't stick your neck out there.
Thanks for caring.
Well, I'm supposed to save the world, so maybe you have a job for me.
Do you have any work for me by any chance?
For you? Seriously, have you even seen yourself? No, dude, for someone like you, I definitely have nothing.
Seen yourself? So is it due to my clothing? What happens if I run around naked? Do people react? Oh, they actually react. They do not want to talk to me. That's interesting. What happens if I speak to him in rags?
Everything...
How are you?
Everything is as usual.
Okay, so the voice actor is actually pretty good for this guy. The voice actor for the Nameless Hero, though... The AI really doesn't care about the Nameless Hero too much. What do the altars of Enos do? Transformation Bloodfly.
Innos!
Enos. Gifts of Enos. Grant me stamina. Oh, we can trade karma for stuff. Interesting. Wisdom, intelligence, health, magic, dexterity and strength. Enos karma +1. Oh, if I pray, I get karma. Special gifts. Learning points +4, 125 karma. Spirit development, mana +5. Interesting. Well, I kind of want to get good with Enos, if you know what I mean. So I think I'm going to become a water mage, and maybe, if possible, if the game allows it, kind of want to do a two-handed weapon hybrid fighting style. Something like that.
Похоже, это и есть город, о котором говорил мне Ксардас.
I have no idea what he just said, but he said something about Zardes. Acquire gold coin. Can I also acquire a frying pan somewhere around here? Because if not, we're gonna have to visit. Okay. This weapon actually doesn't have a lot of reach. The armor is doing its job. So yeah, among the many options you can have for the New Balance, you can oh shit! He actually got killed by a giant spider. Holy hell! Where did that guy come from? Jeez, let's use a bow and arrow on him. Oh, where did I last save my game? Yeah, before talking to the cemetery keeper. Okay, give me a second. Alright, let's try this fight again, but this time with elevation on our side. So what you gonna do? Gonna climb up here? Yeah, it's exactly what I thought. You can't climb, you little bugger. Where are you? Why can't I target him? Okay. Some reason oh, because I have the free aiming turned on, that's why. Okay. I do not want the free aiming. No, thank you, sir. Gameplay settings. Auto aiming with ranged weapons. Yes. I do not. Free aiming magic. No. Cool. No, I want auto aiming. I've tested out free aiming. It sucks. If you don't have any skills, yeah, we're barely doing any damage to this giant spider. It's actually pretty powerful. It can one-shot out. It's a one-shot kill, basically. Ah, that's interesting. It actually loses the target when Oh, when we lose line of sight, you lose the visibility of the target. That's interesting. Our shots seem to be connecting. We are doing damage, albeit very slowly. Man, this giant spider is actually a badass. So are we losing stamina when we shoot? I need to pay attention to this. We're not losing stamina, but we're regaining stamina very slowly. Yeah. Well, might as well use up our... Oh, we have an ammo counter to the left. Pretty clever, pretty clever. Wonder if these bolts are gonna be enough. So I wonder what the spider is gonna give us in terms of experience, since it can clearly one-shot us. Plus 100 experience. Added entry to the bestiary. I actually want to read about this spider.
Там ничего нет.
Там ничего нет. There's nothing here. He sounds very angry when he says that. Poker, tree saw. Okay. I hope there are no other spiders around. I actually have to... my spidey senses were tingling. And please climb up. Please climb up. Please climb up, you son of a bitch. Okay, let's read the bestiary note first of all. Spider. A forest predator about the height of a large dog. It is quite common in remote forests. The entangled victim is doomed after waiting until the dinner is exhausted. Okay, yeah. So let's, where's the spider? Oh, there's a bunch of them actually. The fact that I can't see the spider is actually more scary than the spider itself. Where the hell did he go? Did he fall down by accident? I actually think he might have fallen down. So did they intentionally put the spiders over here to sort of ambush you? Kind of feels like that was the intent. Meat mushroom. Let's pay attention to the spiders. Small blood fly. Yeah, we can handle a blood fly. Oh man. These spiders are actually... Oh, that's a regular wolf. Who does... Oh shit. Who does a lot of damage. Fuck me. Let's quickly climb up. Okay. Heal up. Use the crossbow. Okay. Use the fire arrow on the wolf. Or, actually... You know what we can do? We can do this. Ha! Got you, son of a bitch. You're dealing with a Gothic veteran, my friend. You do not know who you're messing with. Okay, here's another wolf. A solitary wolf I can handle. 3 wolves I cannot handle. 3 wolves, it's a bit too much. It's a bit way too much. Oh shit, climb up. Please climb up. So we haven't taken any bleeding damage yet. Let's use the big potion. Let's see, can I... Well, please don't climb up. Oh, did he actually take damage over time? That's interesting. Can I kill... Oh no, not another wolf, please. Climb up. Heal up. We also need to regenerate our mana. So what can we eat? Seraphis, one-handed. Stamina restoration, one-time bonus of 10 stamina for 20 eaten. Restore stamina for a short period of time. This 2. So what can we drink to restore our mana? Can we use... I guess we can just use a fire nettle. I kind of want to avoid the wolves. The things I do just to not pay for the frying pan. I'm such a cheapskate. Probably gonna end up with like 10 million gold by the end of this game. So what do we have? We have another wolf, and is it just one or a couple? If it's just one, I can handle him. Yeah, he can handle just a wolf. I'm here, son of a bitch. Backstepping. Backstepping is your friend. So I gotta be super wary about... I can handle a goblin. I'm actually scared about spiders now. I actually like spiders in real life. Alrighty. So do we have up ahead a bloodfly? Okay, I can handle a bloodfly. Wonder how much damage do we take right now. We actually deal a surprising amount of damage. Yeah, these low-level enemies give very little experience, which makes sense. Yeah, don't know what you just said, but I'm sure it was insulting. So what do we have? A scavenger, mole rats, and a bloodfly. Okay, let's get the scavenger first. Come over here, Scabby. How are we doing on experience, by the way? So we need 318 more experience to level up. Let's get the bloodfly first. 3 mole rats, huh? Oh, the bloodfly actually did a surprising amount of damage. But let's save the game because these mole rats might be tricky. But no poison damage, huh? These mole rats actually do very little damage. So who's gonna attack me first? Is it gonna be you? Okay. Oh well. Took some damage, doesn't really matter. Stack of swampweed, arrows. Well, we can actually use some more ammunition at this point. So let's pick up everything. Gold coin. Do we also have a frying pan somewhere? Because I do remember there used to be a frying pan here. Unless they specifically removed the frying pan because of me. A wolf's tooth. It's a very bad weapon actually because it has a low reach. Let's see, did I pick up a frying pan or not? That's the question. Pliers, skeleton's bone. Yeah, I'm assuming the basics of melee combat give a one-time bonus to melee, right? Is it one-handed? Or two-handed? I also have no idea how the learning point progression works. It's like Arcolos, or if it's like Gothic 2 and we can screw our progression because of that. So was there no frying pan over here? So I don't see any frying pan. Oh, there it is. There's the frying pan. Perfect. Well, in that case, let's head back to Hilda. Mature mole rat. Oh, shit. These are actually dangerous. Mature mole rat, huh? Too far away.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
What does this just have? Lockpicks, a lot of gold, And some fish. Yeah, if we eat raw meat or fish or stuff... Oopsie. I keep forgetting that we take damage. Environmental damage. Curious if the enemies also take environmental damage. It would be fair if they did. So yeah, what was I trying to say? I completely lost my train of thought. I wanted to say that the hero, the character's progression, not entirely certain how it's gonna work. I gotta experiment a bit, that's the thing. Because I don't wanna screw my character. Although I have seen videos of people reaching insane levels in Gothic in the new balance mod. Oh, come on, can you figure out a way that all those jumping attempts... let's be careful over here, because there was a spider somewhere. Yeah, there's the fucking bastard. You know what? I'm actually curious how resistance he is to fire. He should have fire vulnerability, right? He did take some damage. Let's use up some of our... Where's the giant spider? Oh, he's stuck. Okay. Please be stuck there, sir. Just gonna put a few arrows into you, if you don't mind. Bye-bye arrows. Oh, we have one more arrow. Okay, and let's pop a fire nettle. Pop a couple of more fire arrows into you. Oh yeah, he does take damage over time. If he gets the burning status, he does take damage over time. It's actually useful to know. Good to know. Cool. Let's go back to Hildog. Give her the frying pan. We are gonna talk to Camphor as well, but I'm not gonna take the pass this time. Rusty sword. So let's see. They put up an iron grate, really? So we can climb up. Oh, that's such a dick move, man. And they actually made it taller as well. So we gotta go via the other route. We gotta go by sea. I see. Transformation into a wolf. Alright, I dig it. So what is Greg? Has Greg been repositioned? I'm assuming he has. It's probably in another place, right? Has to be. So, any other enemies? Oh, we have a rabbit. I don't want to kill the little cutesy rabbit. We gotta explore this area. Maybe we can find Greg somewhere. There's a field raider up there. Okay, let's visit Hilda. Man, our stamina is already gone. So 240 stamina might not be enough. Hilda, here's your frying pan.
Here's your frying pan.
Fine. Let's see then whether it's any good.
Can you give me something to eat?
You've had your...
Cool. Let's also Lobart. Got anything else for me to do?
Yes, there is something.
Oh.
Although it's more of a request rather than...
Which one?
You see, recently some strange people settled down not far from my farm. They don't look like bandits on the outside, but I still feel uneasy somehow. Try to find out who they are and why they came here.
Where did you see them?
Over there beyond the hill, not far from the stone circle.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
Alright, so we have a new quest. Let's also have a chat with Camphor. Hello, Camphor.
Who do we have here? You're on your way to the city. Am I not right?
Maybe.
You look like a fugitive. All You could even be... I don't care.
Yeah, shut up. What can you offer me?
If you are as convincing with the guards at the gate as you are with me, they will never let you into the city. I can help you get in. I have here... Interested?
No, keep your paper.
No.
Well, do you want...
Yeah, show me your wares.
Show me your way.
So what does he have? A pirate saber, steel dagger, iron dagger, arrows, wine pan. Bag of holding is a magical bag with unlimited capacity. Well, as far as I know, our inventory is already unlimited, right? Oh, are the weapons that we can't equip... Are they, Oh, they're highlighted in red with a red symbol. Interesting. Tree saw, used for sawing wood planks out of logs. Torch, lumberjack's axe, used for cutting down trees. Furnace paddle, ladle. Okay, so he doesn't really have anything interesting. Yeah, he's an asshole. We can agree on that. So do we have up ahead? Field Raider, huh? So we have a new quest from Lobart. That's actually pretty interesting. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Shit. Whoa. These Field Raiders are actually no joke. It's almost a one-hit kill. Hello, rabbit. I'm not gonna kill you. You can relax. Wasn't there a leather satchel somewhere around here at a certain point? A sectarian? And a mole rat. Well, we can actually handle the mole rat. Okay, added bestiary. Man, we're actually leveling up really fast. We're already level 4. God damn. God damn. Oh, they're growing swampweed, huh? So these are probably novices from the sect camp. Scroll of Sleep. Yeah, they are growing swampweed. Let's check around their shot. Oh, I remember this guy. This used to be an NPC back in Gothic 1 that could join you on the map because he wanted to crack some skulls. He wanted to rob people of their stuff.
Don't distract me from work. If you need anything, talk to Shret. He's the main guy here.
Okay.
Don't disturb me while I'm working.
Okay, not gonna disturb you while you're working. I get it. So which swampweed is the one we can actually interact with and which isn't? Alright. I think that's enough. Let's talk to Shot. So these guys should actually be mostly harmless, right? Shot. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What can't you see? We're gathering swamp grass so that later our brothers in the camp can smoke it. You know how many in our brotherhood like to roll one up? A whole lot. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. The Brotherhood? What Brotherhood?
In the Brotherhood? In what Brotherhood?
In the Brotherhood of the Sleeper, of course. Although now it can simply be called the Brotherhood.
But I thought that after the fall of the barrier, the Brotherhood of the Sleeper ceased to exist.
This is not true. Most of our brothers died, and many went mad from the corrupting influence of demonic forces. But there were also those who survived. They became the leaders of our new camp.
Where is your camp located?
Go towards the passage to the Valley of Mines. Before you reach the very passage, you will find a small farm. Not far from her is our new abode.
Okay, hey, I know you.
Hey, I know you. You are the guy who was hiding in the shack in the swamps.
Right, have we met before? Wait a moment, let's see. Ah, yes. Now I remember you. You're that guy who brought us the crawler eggs.
Well, I finally remembered.
Well, don't be offended. So much has happened recently. it's impossible to remember everything and everyone. Glad to see you healthy and unharmed.
Okay, how is the swampweed harvest coming along?
How is the collection of swamp grass going?
If you stop bothering our collectors, he will progress even faster.
Alright, so... what did the hero jot down? Seems that those people Lobar was talking about are just common swampweed collectors. Yeah, they actually seem to be pretty harmless. So let's go back to Lobart. Maybe you can get an even better price on the robes right now. On the farmer's clothes. So Lobart. Let's put his anxiety to rest. Where the hell is he? Deck?
What with?
Woodcutter's axe. No. Oh, we also have the same haystack models as in Asun, so we can... I'm assuming we can sleep on them? Mm-hmm. Yes, we can. Cool. So where the hell is Lobart? Where the hell did he go? Hilda, do you know where your husband is?
Hey, you!
No. Oh, he's already sleeping? It's 8 o'clock, dude. Well, then again, the farmers do tend to wake up at 5 a.m. and go to bed at 8 o'clock, so kind of makes sense. So I found out who these people were.
I found out who these people are.
Yes, who are they?
You don't need to worry. Just ordinary cranberry pickers. I don't think they will cause you any trouble.
Well, if that's the case, then there's no reason to worry. Thank you for helping me figure this out.
Cranberry pickers? Really?
Have you got any?
I don't.
Cranberry pickers?
How much for the work?
Well, Will, you've worked the field. You helped my... Vino says you were real. Malith said you chased 30 gold. It's not gonna...
Not gonna get any cheaper, huh? Okay, give me the clothes.
Give me the work clothes.
Well, my boy, honesty is the best policy. Here you go.
Okay. Honesty is the best policy, huh? Okay, so what's the protection on the farmer's clothes? Actually, seems to be the same as the Brotherhood's loincloth. Okay, so I think this is enough for this episode. We accomplished quite a lot. We are starting to get a handle on the mechanics. The game seems to be incredibly responsive and fluid in movement. Way more responsive than Gothic 1 or 2. What the hell is going on there? Is that smoke that moves at a very fast pace? That's really weird. Also, I keep forgetting to use the fast movement, the free time speed modifier. I'm assuming the Gravekeeper went back into the city. So yeah, I think this is enough for this episode. Look, we don't even need to sprint when I do this. I'm actually moving really fast at this pace anyway. So yeah, it's a very cool option. Yeah, look at it. Look at how fast we're moving. Man, combat could be a nightmare at this speed. I really gotta try out combat at this speed.
There's
oh.
One less monster.
Oh, yeah, I just realized I wouldn't be able to survive in combat at this speed. Oh boy. I barely could follow what happened, so Cavalorn.
I want to look.
Sure.
Okay, so it's disabled, right? The speed modifier becomes disabled when you enter in dialogue. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Does the stamina regeneration actually also increase? Doesn't actually... No, it actually doesn't increase the stamina regeneration even when it's at 3 times the speed. That's interesting. So it must function at a different timer.
Yeah.
Hello, madam. Oh yeah, the intro, by the way, I made with a couple of AI voices. I forgot to tell you guys about that. I hope you liked it. So yeah, please let me know if you have any tips, any info, any feedback, anything about the new balance mod. Leave it in the comments, and I promise you I'm gonna read it and respond to it and take it into consideration in this playthrough. I'm super curious what other options we can actually have in this game, because it seems to have a bunch, and I do mean a bunch of stuff we can do. We have an option overload almost. Also, very nice portrait over there. So, let's save the game. Also, let me know in the comments if you tried out different classes, how they felt. What was your journey when playing those classes? Did they make the game easier? Was it even possible to finish the game with a certain class? I'm assuming the mod is balanced to most classes, so we can actually finish the game with them. And let me know if there's a good class, especially the Templar class. I'm super curious about that. Let me know if there's a possibility to choose a class that allows me to be sort of a hybrid warrior, like a two-handed weapon fighter and a mage. If not, I'm just gonna go water mage because I'm curious to see how that's gonna feel. And yeah, that's about it. So, thank you to Jiba, by the way, the person who recommended the new balance mod. Hope you're gonna have fun watching this one. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. If you wanna help support the channel, I got a Patreon account and buy me a coffee. The links are in the video description. It would really mean a lot if you guys could help out in any way possible. And yeah, that's about it. Remember, guys, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers, guys and gals, and take care of yourselves.